Yo, Humboldt Herm Company or Humboldt Seed Company? Triploids or avoids? These are all questions that have been circulating pretty much recently. I actually just watched a video that my homie Rob from CLTV did, and he broke down some of the donuts triploid that he ran. Personally, I ran some donuts triploids, and I got them from the Humboldt Seed Company guys as well. But there's been a lot of controversy surrounding these triploids, so I wanted to talk about it, see what you guys think, and maybe just shed some light on the issue. Now, and before anyone says anything crazy, I met the Humboldt guys and they seem to be pretty cool cats, but how this whole situation came up and how they seem to be handling it is a little whack if you ask me. Now first off, triploids. I did a video on triploids recently, definitely check it out. I'm gonna put a link to it on screen right now. But in that video we broke down exactly what triploids are and why they are a little bit risky. We broke down the seedless factor to them. So if you want to learn a little bit more about triploids, then definitely check that out. But when I did that video, a lot of people raised concerns about the triploids in general. Is this gonna signal the end of the seeds? Is this gonna mean no more beans? Is it the end for the home grower when it comes to popping their favorite genetics? Because a lot of people say that those don't have seeds in it. But contrary to what you guys probably thought, and don't worry about my little easy E get up right now, you call me iCan with attitude, NWA iCan. Now, but all the BS aside, guys, a lot of you guys were excited about these triploids, man. I remember my homies HERMING, Dakota, Grower Joe, Basement Art Flowers, they were all talking about the triploids. They were actually doing the Triploid Hunt promo. Everyone was copping the triploids and they were going crazy. Personally, I was not in the hunt, so I popped my beans a little bit late. But also, full disclosure, I got my beans for free from Humboldt Seed Company guys out in Vegas when I went out to MJ Biz. So I did not have to pay for it. But I know a lot of people spent their hard-earned bucks and had to pay for it. So much so that the website sold out. They were sold out for quite some time. I remember this being a big thing. Everyone was like, yo, I'm trying to get these Humboldt seeds. I can't even get them. They're all sold out. Where can I get them? When are you guys going to restock? People could not wait until they restocked to grab them. And these beans weren't cheap, guys. These beans were going at like 30 bucks for one seed, if I'm not mistaken. So people were spending their hard-earned eggs on it. But it turns out a lot of people are also experiencing hermies with it. Like, what? I ain't out here to talk badly about no companies, no breeders, no seed, none of that stuff, guys. I'm just out here to spread knowledge and spread info. I'm just trying to share some experiences that I've heard other people have and experiences that I've had in the past. Now, personally, I've copped a lot of genetics from a lot of different companies, and they're always expensive, man. A lot of the times, good genetics do cost. Like, personally, I've had experience with a lot of different companies like Ethos, and in my early days of copping genetics from Ethos, I copped a lot of these packs. And packaging can throw you guys out, make you think that it's all super legit. Like, if you guys think I'm joking about how many of these Ethos packs I copped back in the day, bro, like, I copped ridiculous amounts. The thing is, no matter how many of these packs I copped, a lot of the times I found that they just weren't doing it for me. They just weren't hitting the notes. They were alright, but they weren't fantastic. And I found herms in some of them. Now, when you're spending this type of money on some of your packs, bro, you straight up don't want to be getting herms, right?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f*** is that?
Especially when some of these companies are out here claiming to do fantastic things, but you end up getting a herm in your tent after spending 200 bucks on a pack of seeds. Now, for home growers like you and me, that's definitely a disappointment, and it can be a little bit of a letdown. Some people actually don't even like to grow anymore because of that. Some people say screw the FAMs because of that. They only want regs. But again, I'm not trying to slate anyone because I had some good runs with Ethos. Actually, this behind me is the Mac and Jack, and that was a good one, but some of the others were just alright. They were just alright. And from what I've heard about the triploids, they actually hermed on a lot of people. Shout out to Rob. They hermed on Rob. 420 Things Go, I think. He said they hermed on him too. And not just that, but the smoke was just pretty mid. It was average. It was not anything special at all. Which again, is pretty crazy considering that, you know, you spent your money on these things and they're supposed to be next level, but they're turning out to be a level below, which is not ideal. Now guys, shameless plug. If you guys want to join the iCan VIP Bean Club, we got fire genetics going out to all VIPs. We don't do triploids. We don't charge 30 bucks a seed. So if you guys want to join up with the iCan VIP Bean Club, you could join the club for less than 30 bucks and get entire packs every time they drop. We got drops going out to VIPs all the time. We actually got a bunch of mailboxes that recently burned down and a bunch of mailboxes that will be burning down pretty soon. So if you ain't got your pack yet, you're going to be getting it soon, and definitely join up so you don't miss out on the drop. If you guys want to run that with the iCan Organics, the Veg Pack and the Flower Power are easy organic amendments, easy solutions. All you got to do is water your plants, and your plants will love it. So run iCan. Give it a try and hit that discount code icanthc and snag a discount while you try it for the first time. Grab the bundle, man. The Flower Power and the Veg Pack, the bundle is great. But the triploids and the herms, maybe not so great. I don't know. Now, like I said, I actually popped a bunch of triploid beans, and they actually didn't even make it out of veg. I still still got some of the seeds left, but I may take a rain check on popping them based on what I'm seeing everyone else is saying about them. Because personally, I don't have space or time to be popping genetics and it turns out to be a herm, or just turns out to be a regular mid-average smoke.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
So again, guys, when you guys are choosing your genetics, don't just look for the big names. Don't just look for the fancy packaging. Big names and fancy packaging may sometimes lead you down the wrong path. But sometimes the smaller craft batch farmers can actually provide you guys with some gems. Like personally, the iCan Pop My Cherry and the Banoffee Pie Head, those are amazing strains. The iCan gang that we bred was also fire. So much so it's sold out already. It's all gone. So don't turn your face up at some of the smaller breeders out there trying to do things, because a lot of the time some of those bigger breeders may just be trying to put things out at scale and chase those dollars. Unfortunately, dollars and greed do run in the community, and a lot of people will see dollars, and that was one of the first complaints when the Triploids came out. People compared it to corn. People are like, yeah, they're going to be doing the Monsanto thing, right? They're going to try to monopolize everything now. And that is a big concern for a lot of people. So if you guys want to support small, then definitely do that and show some love. Before I forget, guys, I think Rob actually mentioned that he reached out to Humboldt and he has not gotten any response yet. It's been radio silence. Now that, again, is pretty crazy to me, guys. Like, if people are trying to reach out to you and they're just trying to get some information about the product that you guys were selling, you guys were repping so hard. Like I said, there was this whole Triploid hunt. Everyone was going crazy for the Triploid. They were on podcasts, they were on shows. They weren't on my show or my podcast, but they were on other podcasts and other live shows. And in there, they were talking about how much they love the community. But now the community is reaching out to you guys to try to figure out what the fuck's going on and why my plants are herming in my tent, but we can't get no answers. That's wild, bro. That's wild. I don't even know what to say. I don't want to get into anything like that, bro. Honestly, I don't want to say anything that may come back to bite me, but that shit sounds a little bit whack. So you guys need to figure that shit out, sort that shit out, and give us some feedback, man. Give the community some responses, some feedback, because it's not cool. It's not cool. You know, it's not cool. But I'm really interested to find out what you guys think about the Triploids, man. This story has actually come up and it's kind of crazy. So I want to do a video and see what you guys think. Share your opinions down below. Let me know if you're a fan of the Triploids or if you aren't. If you have run any, let me know if they've hermed out on you, or what type of flower you got. Was it good? Was it mids? Was it top? Was it regs? Was it premium? Was it poor? Just drop it in the comments and let me know. I'm always interested to find out what you guys got to say. And wait, if you guys want to find out more about growing that fire, then definitely check out any episode on screen right now, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, fam.